Any more on the second row, Spirit? Thank you. Child popped out. So, okay. So this is confirmation, okay, that this prostitute and this cousin, they are lovers, okay? But there's concern about this court date and this child. This child is the one that was supposed to receive the gift. So this prostitute and this cousin, they work together to try to manipulate and control a sweetheart starseed. They ain't shit. They trash box. And they insecure dogs who acted impulsively. They took a gamble and acted impulsively in childish behavior and narcissistic energy, and using fake accounts by being copycats and catfishing the collective, and trying to defame the character and make the collective feel like they crazy. But there's concern. That's the reason why the FBI is involved on this revenge plot. Tell us more, Spirit. What's this last row? Thoughts. Any thoughts about this? A mature man is involved. This mature man is probably the cousin. They're going to jail. And it could be a permanent ending with the coffin card being out here. Which means that somebody could pass away. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to interpret this third row, and then we're going to go back and summarize the entire video. Okay. So far we got a child that's involved, okay, on the bottom of the deck on the concern card. So there's definite a concern around this child, okay? There's definitely a concern around a child, okay? I could be the child, being that I'm in between this mature man and the concern, okay? And great fortune and change. So the great fortune was supposed to go to the child, okay? There's going to be a change involved because this cousin and this prostitute, they tried to steal by manipulating, by using courtship to try to manipulate and control sweetheart starseed, okay? There's a courthouse involved, which means that there's a court date coming up for these lovers. There's concern about that, okay, being that courthouse came out on the child card and lovers came out on the child card. And here we got childish behavior right above the child, which lets us know that it's this cousin and this prostitute, okay? Because prostitute came out on this card on the bottom of the deck, where two or more are gathered, I'm in the midst. So starseed came out on childish behavior, which lets us know that this child is the starseed, okay? Sweetheart also came out on the bottom of the deck on this card. Wait a minute. Yeah, prostitute came out on the bottom of the cousin card on the bottom of the deck. And no, came out on the cut on the bottom of the deck of the cousin card. Okay. So invest into yourself, Spirit is saying. So because of this attack. Spirit is saying that this is a revenge attack to invest into yourself, okay? But there's going to be a court date about these lovers, which is this mature man who is probably the cousin and this prostitute who's trying to attack or trying to manipulate and to control a starseed. The coffin and imprisonment card came out on the defamation of character being in reverse, okay? Which means that it's going to be a permanent ending to them trying to manipulate and control this sweetheart starseed, and that whatever they did or whatever they're doing, it's not going to work. And as a result, they're going to go to prison for it. Or either there's going to be a permanent ending, which means that somebody ain't going to be here no more. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to walk through the whole message. Okay, because now the message is fully developed. We know that this control and this manipulation and this bugaboo are a cousin and a prostitute who are lovers. Okay, this cousin and this prostitute are lovers. As a result, they're going to have to face a court date with trying to manipulate and control the starseed for revenge. They doing this because they don't have any self-love, okay? They don't have any self-love because if they did, they wouldn't have to copy someone else. They would be their true, authentic self. This person that they were trying to manipulate is an Aries, and it just so happens that I'm an Aries. So this is definitely my ex, a story of my ex, and a story of somehow this cousin that's being involved. This cousin is a bugaboo. Spirit is saying, pray and cut the cord. Invest in yourself, be your true, authentic self, and don't respond. Don't give them any of your energy. They try to choke something out of the collective because they're insecure dogs. And what they tried to do is they tried to steal this inheritance. That's what it is that they were trying to choke away from the collective. Spirit saying that this cousin is a trash box, okay? And they have distorted thinking. That's the reason why they acting in childish behavior and they don't know how to be their true, authentic self. Spirit saying, cut the cord and detach from these karmics. This is a past life connection with demonic heritage who are using fake accounts, spreading fake news to try to defame the character of the collective. But either this cousin or this prostitute or both of them, they getting played. They did all this for revenge and the FBI is involved. They tried to make the collective appear that the collective is crazy, or this whole plot and scheme is crazy for trying to make the collective appear to be crazy. Spirit saying invest into yourself. There's prostitute and there's starseed who try to manipulate and control the starseed, sweetheart starseed. Spirit saying that they ain't shit. They took a gamble. As a result, they headed down the wrong path for destruction and this childish behavior that they acted out of impulse. Spirit saying don't respond and keep ascending. There's a great concern about this great fortune, and there's going to be a change coming, and that change could be that these lovers, this cousin and this prostitute, are going to be facing a court date, okay, and it's going to be a permanent ending to them trying to put, using these fake accounts and trying to use a smear campaign to try to defamation of character of the collective, and as a result, they're going to jail. This mature male and this prostitute, they're going to jail. That's it for now. So until we next meet and greet, Ashe.